The Papillion-La Vista Arts Network rolls out its summer play. It's called The Accidental Papillion Teen Time Travel.
This came up, like you say, about 2.5 years ago when the 150 came up. And because Brian Gehring from the Rose Theater has been our playwright, I asked him if he would do a history play for us.
With Gehring developing the play, others helped out by collecting information.
I did the research of the Papillion history. Ben Justman out at the Sarpy County Museum also helped and me gather some of the information. And then Brian put it all together and decided what he was going to choose.
This is what Gehring came up with.
There are some Papillion adults who feel that we've gone through the 150 and the students don't know enough about the history. So we're having a lock-in at Graley's.
What a great start. Who wouldn't want to be locked inside a great homemade ice cream parlor?
And a wily janitor comes in from across the street who lives with the printing press that's held up in the basement of the Old World Herald building or Papillion Times building, and has a Walkman, and the children listen to the Walkman and it takes them back into 6 time periods in Papillion's history.
The technology is a focal point of the story.
So no TARDIS, no beam me up, no time machine, it's a Walkman.
Deborah praises Brian Gehring as a brilliant playwright.
And he has been with us for 23 of our 24 years. So he's written 22 of the 24 years.
Looking back to when things began, both the Arts Network and Gehring benefited from each other.
He was a much younger man then, starting out in his career as a playwright, and he kind of used us as his playground for crazy ideas he had about writing plays.
This play covers a lot of bases with its music, the comedy, and historical accuracy and information.
What's all this about 150 years, and how do we start, and why is it Papillion and not Papillon, and some of the fabulous stories, including a woman superintendent of schools who was voted for before women could vote. Fascinating, plus just a great, enjoyable night of musical theater.
Deborah relays a story of how one person sees what the Arts Network accomplishes.
One of my friends told me that our play was the best example of Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland's early movies where they said, let's all get together and do a show. And essentially, that's what we do. One of my favorite analogies is that in the musical Music Man, when Henry Hill comes into town, nobody can play their musical instruments. All throughout the play, there's no evidence that they've ever practiced, but at the end of Music Man, the band always plays, and that's what happens. And truly, when the kids are all on stage and they do their first dance number, for me, it's like sitting in a theater on Broadway.
The Accidental Papillion Teen Time Travel is set for Thursday and Friday nights, July 29th and 30th. Curtain rises at 7 p.m. at Papillion Landing. Thanks for watching. For Papillion Now, I'm Tori Pantaleon.